tales are told of Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully.
In 2020, there haven't been many reasons to be genuinely happy or excited thus far. Well, that all ended when I found Hades, a game which is now sitting comfy as my game of the year, right above Genshin Impact, another really good game, which I've seen get some unfounded hate from individuals which have yet to find their aforementioned reason to be happy. Also, it may or may not be the subject of my next video, but don't tell anyone. I say found Hades, but in reality I have been stalking this game throughout its early access period, as if I was that one character from that one game people like to shit on, all the while shouting about how good it is to anyone with a working pair of ears. Hades is the latest game from Supergiant, one of the last bastions of game devs who still hold pyres for good game design practices, using their own products as transistors for these practices without making Hades out of their own time and health. As I mentioned before, Hades is my game of the year right now, and that isn't such a great statement to make, not in a year as dry as a granny's gooch before I get started with her, but you know what is a great statement to make? This game would have been my game of the year, regardless of which year it came out, and to celebrate that, I'll be giving away one free Steam copy to one lucky commenter on this video. Stay tuned till the end to hear more. So all this praise, but what is Hades? Well, Hades is many things. Hades is a game, a Greek god, the realm of the dead, which probably right now houses the spirits of the game devs who worked on the aforementioned game, and will soon also house the spirit of whoever came up with this fucking joke. Moving on, you play as Zagreus, young pubescent prince of the underworld who had a falling out with his dad, and figured the best way to get back at him is to run away from home. Well, unluckily for him, his home just so happens to be literally hell. For most people, puberty manifests as ugly as fuck pimples and a hatred for their parents, whereas for Zagreus it manifests as being hot as fuck and a hatred for his parent. Singular, but in his case it's understandable. Next we'll hear how Zagreus wants to record his escape attempts to show his Instagram follower. Oh wait, isn't that what I'm doing? Oh, Zagreus. Oh no!
Stupid boy.
And in his quest, Zagreus is helped by the gods up on Olympus, who give him incredible powers, such as the power to control thunder, the hunt, and creation itself. And in return he offers them what else except the greatest gift any god could ever receive, a chat, because they're lonely. And also he occasionally gives them a bottle of big boy juice that I'm not yet convinced isn't piss. Of course, that isn't enough however, and so Zagreus experiences another part of puberty, things popping up where they shouldn't. To be more specific, weapons! What'd you think I meant? So he uses these new weapons he acquires: generic sword, generic bow, generic spear, generic shield, generic fists, and
for his neutral special, he wields a
gun! I kid. They are actually really cool and memorable. Look, I can even name them off the top of my head. Stygius, Varafa, Aegis, bow, gun, fists. See? Easy! Regardless of my lack of general knowledge, I was originally going to talk shortly about the weapons, what aspects and upgrades are good on them, but I've come to a realization. You should always pick up any upgrades based on what build you want to rock that run. Because at the end of the day, your aim is the surface, and who cares which way you go about getting there. That being said, if I catch you doing a special only run for the sword with anything except the legendary aspect, Zeus fucking hold me, cause I'ma fight my way through hell just to come out there and slap you across the face. But say the game is getting quite easy for you. You've upgraded yourself to hell and back and know every timing for every attack of all enemies, and have boned multiple bosses, both literally.
Don't even say a word and follow me.
and figurative. Well, now it's time to use the pact of punishment. Use heat to make life harder for yourself so you can brag about it on the internet before you cry yourself to sleep. And then, when you inevitably get swatted, just tell the officers you're packing heat, they will get it. Let me talk about the topic I bet you thought I forgot about despite it being the best part of the experience by far, the music. You know, I've actually debated adding the official soundtrack to the giveaway at the end because the game just feels incomplete without it. This is often the thing that'll calm you down and keep you focused after a fight, or it will beat you down figuratively with guitar riffs and drums, while the game takes a more literal approach. And I don't want to say that it has the single best track of the year in that final scene of the story, but it does. And while I won't be playing you any spoiler tracks, there are some both haunting and badass ones that just add that last drop that you need to get truly immersed. When I tell you I play most games with music and sound effects turned off, League of Legends, Rocket League, StarCraft 2, pretty much all MMOs, but this is one of the few where I don't turn it off because I just feel pure joy listening to them. That ought to tell you everything you need to know about this game's soundtrack. So everything's nice and good, but how do I get out of hell? Hell has 4 levels, each modeled after a part of hell according to Greek mythology. And believe you me, you will come to hate every single one of them. In a good way, probably. Each level has its own colorful boss that goes through its own stories throughout your attempted escapes, some of which you can even bone. I mean, who wouldn't want to sleep with a person trying to kill them every day? Evidently, a lot of people would. What the fuck is wrong with humanity? Along the way, you'll meet a cast of colorful characters, such as a rock, a tree, and depression, crossed with light philosophy.
What qualifies a man to misinterpret its baptism?
As the story progresses, Zagreus will slowly, and sometimes painfully, reforge his bonds with the people of Hell, and also the bonds between the people themselves. He ends up reuniting so many loved ones that I think Aphrodite should consider her days numbered, cause Zagreus is coming for her. In all seriousness though, if you plan to get this game, grab your anger management pills, get comfortable and relax. But you better keep your wits about and don't underestimate anything, because this is hell you've walked into, and things can get pretty hectic down here.
Goodbye, Father.
Your family is here, and so is your responsibility.
That was for last time.
Hello and welcome to the after video. I don't know what I'll place here, maybe just some Genshin Impact because I've been playing so much of it, or maybe some StarCraft 2. But hey, you came here for one reason and one reason only, to hear about the giveaway. So I'm giving out a Steam key for Hades, and it's really easy to enter, just 3 steps. 1. Subscribe to the channel. If this step isn't done, you won't be eligible for the contest, even if you have done the other 2. 2nd, like this video, and 3, leave a comment with why you want to play Hades and also with how you can be contacted. Ideally, I'd like to be a Twitch handle that I can just send a whisper to. So how it'll work is I'll pick a winner in about 2 to 3 weeks from the release of the video. The date of the winner will be announced. Should be in the pinned comment on this video. Be sure to come and check out if you were indeed the winner because if you don't reply to the message I will send you on the platform you provided within 2 days, someone else will be picked. After that, I will add you on Steam as a friend and finally gift you the Hades copy. The reason I ask you don't just send me a Steam account is because I don't want the winner to be spammed or anything of the sort. So yeah, these are the rules and the competition. The winner will be picked at random. May the luck be with you. And thank you very much for watching.